Did you know that just behind me there are over 20 different unique topiaries? Today I am here at Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival, and I'm gonna have some fun, so let's go. Right when you walk in the park, you're hit with the Moana characters. Maui looks crazy, but why does Moana look like an old grandma? So when I first got here at Epcot, it was really cloudy, like on the way, and it was even raining. But now the sun is out. I'm so excited to check out all the different stuff. All right, so my goal for today is to see as many topiaries as I possibly can. I did get a late start here, so it might be challenging, but let's go walk around and try to find some topiaries. Here are some different flowers. Technically not like a character topiary, but it's a pretty cool one. Next up, I came across this Wish one. I'm not sure her name. I have not seen the movie, but this one's pretty cool. Across from the land building, there are two different butterflies, one right here and then one right over there. But they also have a thing called Butterfly Landing where you can actually go inside and check out some butterflies. Right before you walk in, there's this big butterfly, and then you go through these beads for Mardi Gras. There's a ton of different plants in here, but I'm not seeing too many butterflies yet. Here's a little area with a bunch of the cocoons. I don't know if you guys can see, but some of the butterflies are starting to fly around. So I just left the butterflies, and those were actually pretty cool, but I want to add one thing in. This ride is a top 5 ride at Epcot. Come at me. Next topiaries are across from Figment, right over here. You can see Buzz, Billy Goat Gruff, and Bo Peep. I meant Woody. I don't know why I said Buzz. Next up is the Lion King. You have Mufasa, Simba, Rafiki, and Simba's mom that I don't know her name. Here are some different orange bird ears. It's like Mickey ears, little topiaries. The Communicore Hall got an upgrade from Festival of Arts over to Flower and Garden. It used to be a bunch of props from, what's the word? Disney on Broadway, but now it's completely themed, a bunch of flowers and garden themes. There's like the mascot for the specific festival, and there's a topiary of him. Here is a closer look. This is pretty cool. Next topiary is Figment. You see Spaceship Earth in the background. You can get a cool picture here. I would go inside Creation Shop to show you all the merch, but there's literally a line just to get in. You guys are gonna have to watch someone else's video for that. There's a couple more topiaries before I get to the countries, but before I do any of that, I have to go get some Beverly. Everyone always says it's so bad. It's not even that bad. Next topiary is right out of the Connections Eatery. You get Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Right across from Huey, Dewey, and Louie, you get their uncle. Here's Donald. And one of the last topiaries before the country is Groot. Right outside of Creation Shop, there's a new trash can for Flower and Garden. Next topiary is probably my favorite out of this whole festival, Phineas and Ferb. This is actually so goated. I can't believe they added them. Right across from Phineas and Ferb, they have this full building of a bunch of different merch. And also, right over here, Emily Enchanted is over there actually. She's like a content creator in the Disney space as well. I'll put her channel in the description if you want to check it out. Here is the Mickey and Friends topiaries. I think these are the last ones before you actually enter into the countries. It looks like they have a ton of these butterfly topiaries, but right down here, let me get a little bit closer. They have Goofy, and I don't know if I'll be able to check that one out today because I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to get over there. It literally, I can see it from here, but I have to get to the countries before it's dark. Here it comes. I just traded a cast member for this Aladdin and Jasmine pin, but looky here. not the full, but a lot of the Encanto characters, the three sisters, and Antonio. These are super cool. Here is the Mexico Pavilion's Topiary, Miguel and Dante. They're so, what's the word? They're so detailed. Like you can really see all the details super easily. Once it gets later in the festival though, they do get overgrown a little bit. But right on opening day, they're always so clean. So I ran into the man, not a myth, he's a legend though. Paging Mr. Morrow.
Hey friends, happy Flower and Garden Festival. You having a good time?
Yes, how about you?
Oh yeah, did you eat any good food?
Not yet, but I'm gonna have to get some.
Did you smell any good flowers?
A little bit.
Oh, well that's good then.
I've been looking at all the topiaries.
That's the way to go. I was just looking at the Mexico ones, and I missed the 3 caballeros. Now they got Coco there.
Yeah,
but I still love Dante, so that's cool.
I like the 3 caballeros one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was like, oh wow, fancy.
Well,
very cool.
I got to meet one of my favorite content creators. Thank you, Nate.
Thank you, man. I'm honored.
I'll put his channel in the description. Go check it out.
Oh, thanks, man.
Made it to Norway, and this is the next topiary. It's a troll. They also have Anna and Elsa here as well, though. And here is the frozen topiary. You have Elsa and Anna. So I just went through China and like the Africa area, and there's no topiaries in either of those two. So I'm gonna talk about this. Coming on opening day, there's so many crowds, and it kind of makes you hesitant to try some of the different things or ride some of the rides because they're so long. But a pro at coming on opening day is the people that you get to meet. Just like I met Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow. I got to meet him. He was super nice. You can meet different people, and that's one of the biggest pros of coming to opening day, because all of your favorite creators come on opening day for the most part. Made it to Germany, and they have Snow White, Dopey, and then right across, all the other dwarves. Right here. They also have this gnome-looking guy in Germany. There's actually 3 of them. I made it to Italy, and this big giant block is covering what usually is, I forget what it's called, but it's like the clock tower looking thing. I'm gonna head over here though. Looks like Lady and the Tramp topiary. So here's the Lady and the Tramp. It actually looks so good. Next up is America, and this one might be one of my favorites. Now this is sweet. Tiana from Princess and the Frog. Here in Japan, they have this dragon. I'm not sure if there's any other in Japan, but this one's right in the front. So I skipped Morocco because I don't think there's any in here, but in between Morocco and France, I think it's technically Brazil or something like that. They have Miss Piggy and Kermit. Here's a closer look. These things are so cool. Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. I made it to my favorite pavilion, France, and they have Cogsworth and Lumiere, but right over here, they also have Belle and the Beast, so I'm gonna go check that out as well. And here is Belle and the Beast. These are probably some of my favorites as well. I'm not the biggest fan of the movie. I still like it and think it's good, but these topiaries are so good. I wish they had Remy over in France because that's like one of my favorite movies. Ratatouille is my favorite Disney movie and one of my favorite movies in general. And hopefully they add Remy next year or something. I do see why they didn't though, because he's obviously a small rat and it might just look weird having a big rat topiary. So I don't know. Hopefully they add him in the future, but I guess we'll have to stick with Beauty and the Beast for now. I made it to England, and they have Winnie, a bunny I'm not sure the name of, and Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore. And then here's Captain Hook and Peter Pan. This one's super cool. He has a full sword, and they added like a metal sword. And they also have the crocodile from the movie as well. So that was the last topiary. I'm gonna go over to Hollywood Studios because the crowds here are pretty crazy right now. So I'm just gonna head over there and end the night off there. I think that was the last topiary and I'm pretty sure I hit all of them. If not, let me know in the comments because I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's all of them though. I'm in the Skyliner. We are on the stop to get to Hollywood Studios and there's a Ratatouille one. We have made it to Hollywood Studios. Let's get it. Now this is beautiful. It's about to be sunset. You got the Hollywood Studios sign. We made it into Toy Story Land. It got dark fast. I'm going over to Muppets Courtyard because the Muppets 3D Vision show is closing in June. So I kind of just want to watch that. I will probably come back way before it even closes anyways. But I do have the Monsters Inc. shirt on. So that whole area is going to be turned into Monsters Inc. I'm entering Galaxy's Edge at the moment, but I'm heading over to Muppets. The atmosphere of Galaxy's Edge is something else, bro. The sounds, the looks, the smells, everything here is awesome. I don't know why, but it smells like cucumbers and lemons. We made it to Muppets Vision 3D. Let's get it.
Chef, everything okay? That's different. Ozzy, that's terrible. You're right. Needs more sugar.
There's a bunch of bubbles in the theater right now.
Hey, what are you shooting at me for? It was the penguin. Hey, watch it, will ya? You couldn't hit me with a cannon. Hey, everybody, he's got a cannon.
That show never disappoints, but now we're gonna go back over to Toy Story Land, maybe ride Toy Story Mania or eat something, and then go watch Fantasmic. Pizza Rizzo and all of this area will also be closing as well, so if you haven't eaten here recently, you might wanna go do it before it closes permanently. Let me know if you guys are excited that Muppets Courtyard will be closing, or if you're happy and you want to see Monsters Inc. Toy Story Mania, 25 minutes. Hello there. Time for 3D glasses. We are almost on the ride. Okay, I made it on the ride, but I'm not gonna be able to film much of it because I have to crush all of the other people on this ride. What did I get? 152. So I just finished the ride. I ended up with 152,000 points. I'm either cheeks at the game or I'm cheeks at the game. But Gabe over here, my brother-in-law, what'd you get on Men in Black?
Bro, I got 307,400.
What? I suck at that game too.
307.
That's crazy. It is now 9 p.m. So I'm gonna head over to Fantasmic now. It starts at 9:30. Have a fun time there and then probably head out. The Hollywood Tower Hotel. Fantasmic. We're in line, ready to go. Wait a second. Tower of Terror has no lights on except one. Who's in there? I got a Mickey bar. It's so bright. Mickey appeared.
What I love most about rivers is you can't step in the same river twice. The water's always changing, always flowing.
Did they add lights? It looks so much brighter than usual.
Here goes the from my head and watch me. I'm doing it. All I gotta do is jump.
way different. Why does it look so different right now?
You may think you're so powerful.
Come on, Mickey, you got it. If only JoJo could do that. Right under the Phantasmic sign, they're giving you out complimentary treats because the park is closed and they have some extra stuff. So I got a Coke and a couple Mickey ice cream sandwiches, and I'm not gonna lie, this might have been for the after hours event because I do believe there's an after hours tonight, but they let me get it and I didn't have a wristband or anything. And I didn't know until after. So I pretty much got this stuff. I don't know if I was supposed to, but it's a win, I guess. All right, so I'm going to head out here now. Thank you guys for watching. I think this video was pretty successful. I got to see all the topiaries, then came here and hung out for a couple hours. Thank you, Nate at Paging Mr. Morrow, for being in the video. If you're watching this, DM me. Maybe we can do a little collab or something. But I'm gonna enjoy this and have a good rest of my night. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Like and subscribe, perhaps?